Hey guys, what's up? It's Carlo, the proud otaku-san of Jacksonville, and I'm going to be giving a rundown of some of the items that are in my small but humble King of Fighters collection. And we're going to be starting out with the games. My very first King of Fighters game that I ever owned was KOF Maximum Impact. That was bought somewhere around 2004, I believe. And then I also managed to get the King of Fighters 2006 as a high school graduation present. And during the 2020 pandemic of COVID-19, I managed to get the King of Fighters 99 for the Sony PlayStation, the King of Fighters Collection, the Orochi Saga for the PS2, and I also managed to get the Game Boy version of the King of Fighters 95 for the Game Boy. And I also managed to get the King of Fighters soundtrack songs, which was released as part of the King of Soundtracks from '94 to '13 by Atlas. And then I also got the King of Fighters 14 soundtrack and the King of Fighters 14 artworks book from Udon Comics and Atlas and SNK. And and these were my primary finds during the pandemic, along with the Fatal Fury cap, as you can see right there. Now, moving on to the toys. I'm going to be going according to when they were released. So, the very first that was released was the NES Saga Kyo from the King of Fighters 2000 by Blue Box Toys, and I managed to get this one during the pandemic as well. And but my very first figure that from the King of Fighters series or the SNK games overall was Mai Shiranui. And this figure, along with this version of Kyo, they're both from the Capcom vs. SNK 2 Millionaire Fighting 2001 line of action figures. Now, other figures in the line included Haomaru from Samurai Showdown, as well as Ryu, Ken, and Chun Li, and Akuma from the Street Fighter series. I thought at one point I did. I thought at one point I saw Guile from that line, but I wasn't. I'm not really sure, but still. And then I also managed to get the Storm Collectibles King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match, Kyo Kusanagi, and Terry Bogard. And the very first one was, of course, Kyo Kusanagi. I got him in late 2019 during the holidays, and I really liked it. He was very posable, very easy to pose, and the variety of effect parts you can use with him were immense, and I am absolutely happy with that. And I also managed to get Terry Bogard in that same line during the pandemic, and luckily, luckily these were delivered to me on time during those days, because I knew how screwed up the supply lines were during the days of the pandemic, and how that almost ruined our infrastructure. Yeah. And then, as a Christmas present for 2021, I believe, my sister got me this Nendoroid figure of Kusanagi Kyo from the King of Fighters 14. This is this is number 8. This is number 683, Kusanagi Kyo Classic from the King of Fighters 14 by the Good Smile Company, and I really liked it. But I'm not taking it out of the box because of how cute he looks in there, and also I have a tendency to lose some of the accessories that come with my figure sometimes, and I also don't want to ruin the box. It's just really cute. Also, speaking of other cute things, I also managed to get this this SD Kusanagi Kyo plushie. And you can also stick them on the dashboard if you like, or if you want, you can stick them on your door because of that little loop on his head. Also, right behind Mai is the Pikara figure of Athena Asamiya with a miniature Seikensu doll right beside her right there. She can hold it. And also her beaded necklace right there. And right up, and also right above the box of the figures are the amounts of effect parts for both Terry and Kyo Kusanagi that I managed to gather and put it all into one place. And they also each came with a gravity effect for Omega Rugal, which is also released in that line, alongside Iori Yagami. But I opted not to get those two because those two weren't my favorite. But anyway, this has been my small but humble King of Fighters merch collection in all of its glory. And in my next video, I will be doing a compare and contrast between these two figures right here. The Capcom vs. SNK 2 version of Kyo and the Storm Collectibles King of Fighters 98 Kyo Kusanagi right here. So stay tuned for that. So anyway, that's been my King of Fighters collection, and if you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you like this content, please consider hitting the subscribe button as well. I'm already at 449 subscribers, and hopefully we will be able to have more in the future, and every subscription means a lot, guys. And having you guys with me through the years, it's been a blessing, and I cannot thank you enough for that. So anyway, this is Carlo, the proud otaku-san of Jacksonville, and I bid you all a good day. Stay safe, stay kind, and above all, stay open-minded. Peace out.